Hi beautiful souls, welcome back to the channel, Beautiful Awakening with Shantia. If you guys are new to this channel is dedicated to your transformation, your alignment, as well as your healing. So today I have in store for you guys a special pick a card reading. We're going to be looking into the next steps into your life purpose. So I wanted to make it broad. Life purpose doesn't necessarily have to be career. I think sometimes that makes people feel pressure to like get into some kind of like business or do something or work or create. And I'm like, it's just life purpose. They specifically want me to, Spirit wants to give advice in regards to your life purpose. So we're going to see what comes through, like what steps are coming through. And of course we always get hints at like what you're manifesting and creating as well. So it's funny because I'm like, hey guys, maybe I can do a love reading today. And they're like, no, let's focus on life purpose. But I think they're right. I think this holds to the integrity of my channel. As much as I do love readings, or I like doing love readings, mostly the future ones, because I feel like I don't really want to give advice on people's, well, I don't know, relationship dynamics can get very tricky sometimes. So that can be iffy territory. I often feel like, if you're in a relationship, the best way for you to figure out what to do in that connection is for you to just observe and be present with your partner. That would be my advice for a lot of relationships. But yeah, they want me to focus on this because there's a transformation taking place. And pretty much every time I ask them, what should I do the readings on? This is what they want me to focus on. So this is going to be the life purpose channel. We are working in that direction. Okay, so if you haven't already, go ahead and check out my other channel, which is Shantia's New Chapter, where I'd like to give advice to people on how they can just live their best life, how they can create a higher quality of life by living in a way that feels natural. My advice is very, very, very direct. It's very simple. I don't like to complicate things. I feel like when people start to complicate things, I'm so confused. I'm like, what's the advice? So I like to keep it very simple. Pretty much all of my advice comes from my heart. So that to me allows people to tap further into their heart and find a way to heal, improve, and just live a life that feels enjoyable and fun for them. All right, remember to take what resonates, to leave what does not resonate. You are the creator of your reality, or the co-creator specifically. So you don't have to do all the work, but you do get to you do have to do some of the work, and you do have to set intentions for what you're trying to create in your life. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Like, subscribe to continue to support the channel, and check out any of my other interesting topics. I've started a series called The Wake Up Call. I've started a series called The Frequency of Love on my other channel. I do channel messages on this channel as well. So, I'm always inspired. I love creating. I love making things. I love doing this for you guys. Okay, so today you're going to have 4 crystals to choose from. So let's go ahead and move on to the point where you get to pick and choose your crystal. Hi beautiful souls, welcome to the point where you get to pick and choose your crystal. So let me go ahead and introduce the crystals to you. We have group number 1 with the malachite. We have group number 2 with the tiger's eye. We have group number 3 with the sodalite. And we have group number 4 with the serpentine. So please take your time. Feel free to pause the video anytime you would like to. Meditate on the crystal or the crystals that best resonate with you. Inhale and exhale deeply. Here's your singing bow. All right. Hi, group number 1. If you chose the malachite, we're going to go ahead and start with you first. Hey, group number 1, welcome to your reading. So if you chose Malachite, this is your reading. So I'm going to be pulling energies, and then I'll read your crystal, then we'll pull cards. We're looking into the next steps towards your life purpose, whatever advice Spirit wants to give, guides, my guides, your guides wants to give in regards to your life purpose, and whatever they want to let you know, essentially. This is what they told me to do a reading on, so I was like, okay, sure. Sure, why not? Okay, guides, align me with the energies of group number 1, please. Okay, so immediately I got a cat. So you're being called to sharpen your instincts or listen to your instincts. So it's like, you know how cats are very, I don't know, I guess we associate them with like a, sort of like a sixth sense, or they're very intuitive, or they're just very smart and intelligent because it's their senses, like cat-like senses. So I guess you can think about Holly Berry from Catwoman, where she just kind of became like very animalistic or attuned to her senses. So I think your senses are going to be heightening. You want to listen to that. You want to listen for the shifts that are happening for you around you, because this is kind of teaching you more of how to act and be in the world. Essentially, these readings are also supposed to be tapping into like a transformation that's going on around your 10th house. And I feel like your cat-like instincts are what's helping you to create this transformation in your life. And this is what you're transforming into. So if before you felt like, well, I didn't really have really good instincts, or I didn't really trust myself, well, now you're being called to learn how to do that and activate that. It's very important for you, because your instincts are directly guiding you towards opening the right doors for you and working with the right people. So I think listening is actually going to be important, because I'm specifically seeing ears. So make sure you listen, or your ears are also like your antennas as well, kind of. So listen to what people say, listen to how they speak, listen to what they focus on. It's like you're almost going to know immediately and be attuned. I'm seeing a fox now. So to me, like, again, sharpening those instincts, those fox-like instincts, becoming a little bit more, the fox usually represents like shrewdness. So like sharp instincts, sharpness for what's right. So I wouldn't be surprised if we got some swords energy for your reading, because it seems like they're pulling you towards, and they're calling you towards listening to those sharpness of those instincts. Because I think what you're being called to is like more leadership, or just more activity, where you can't just be in your feminine energy. You know, you have to use that masculine energy to know boundaries, to know what's right for you, to cut what isn't for you immediately. Yeah. I mean, I think it's a lot of your intuitive, like a lot of your witchy energy that's helping you. So there is magic in the universe, and that magic is guiding you. It's showing you the way. It's what's helping you to provide you with your power. So lean into that. Your feminine energy is useful. Your divine feminine energy, your high priestess divine feminine energy is what's helping you to navigate growth in your career. So lean on that. You know, you'll have like impulse to want to create. Like, to me, feminine energy is very creative, can be very random. And so it's like, you don't have to me, like, be like Diana. She's a weaver. She knows how to weave spells. Don't try to rely too much on what someone else tells you on how you're supposed to cultivate abundance in your life, or how you're supposed to build something or build a business. For me, that's never, like, I like listening to those things, but I usually like scratch it. And then I just start doing something that feels more intuitively aligned with me. I feel like that's kind of what you're being called to do. You're also being called to do some cleansing around. Okay, let me see what I'm seeing. Okay, it's not quite cleansing. Hold on, the energy's shifting. I mean, again, I'm getting a lot of dancing, rhythm, dancing with the rhythm, going with the flow of life. That's going to be important. To me, dancing is just an energy that helps you to feel free. So you might literally be called to dancing right now. That's something you want to do to tap into your intuitive energy. Go ahead and do that. Yeah, like the freedom, the dance, it feels very flirtatious. Like, it's like a little flirty, very playful. Don't take yourself too seriously. And yeah, let's go ahead and look at your crystals. You chose the malachite, very intuitive psychic crystal. This crystal was chosen for the last reading too, so I'm like, oh, interesting. Maybe this is the same group. Yeah, ride the waves of life. Ride the waves of life. That's important. Kind of sense for, I'm being taken to listening to your instincts when you know when a good wave is coming. There's a good wave coming towards you, and you need a sense for when you need to start paddling. So paddling means being more active and being more creative, or putting your content out there for people to see, or networking and connecting with people. So this takes me to, if you've ever seen the movie Blue Crush, I think they talk about listening for the right wave, or maybe it was Rip Girls or Rip. I don't know. That was a really old movie from Disney Channel. I loved, because I was from Hawaii at the time, and I was like, oh my God, yes, they're representing our country. I mean, our state. Awesome. But anyways, you're being called to listen for like intuitively when a wave is coming, essentially when help or people or assistance or the right people is coming. So essentially, I was kind of like picking up in the collective energy. I did a channel message not too long ago about, actually just today, but I will upload it separately from this, where I was talking about you're being swept up in a wave, right? So there's like a wave coming, and you need to know when's the right wave to start paddling, essentially. So it's like, essentially, if there's like a trend that's picking up or something that's like catching your attention on the internet, there's something you feel called to talk about, have a conversation about, listen for that instinct. Yeah, listen for the instinct. It's gonna let you know what's right, for sure. But anyways, yeah, Malachite's very intuitive, very psychic, very much spiritual teacher energy here. So tap into the essence within yourself. Yeah, I'm kind of getting like unicorn energy from this group. So I feel like you are a unicorn. You're unique, you're different. Lean on those skills, lean on those traits, lean on those characteristics, because that's what's working to your advantage. Don't try to conform and be like everybody else. That's not going to work in your favor. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the guides, essentially, I think they want to give you advice about your transformation or the steps you need to take in regards to your life purpose here. So guides, what messages do you have for the group one here? Group one. Oh, we got the devil card. Okay, let's clarify that. Whew, the Queen of Swords next to the devil card. My goodness. My goodness. Group number one. All right. Talking about, didn't you hear me? The sharpness. Okay, this is business sense. I'm hearing it in my head. This is about business instincts. So you're going to start, if you feel like you don't have very good business instincts, this is something that's being activated. You got a queen here, okay? So this is like, you already have good instincts, and maybe you feel like you don't. But essentially, to me, business is kind of like, it's a little bit more calculative. It's like a chess match or a chess game that you're playing. And it requires you to be a little bit more detached, but it's the same instincts you would use to know whether you're safe to hang around someone or be around. Are you in the right group? Are you joining the right organization? Is this the right thing to invest in right now? Is this the right degree to invest in, or the right business opportunity to invest in? Like, it's the same feeling. Is this the right creative project I want to do? So it's like those instincts you have when you're like, oh, I want to do something creative. I'm feeling creative. I'm feeling inspired. But that in combination with a sharpness of detachment where you cut away things that are not working for you. But essentially, this is like the Capricorn energy that's coming through. It's like ambition. Acknowledging this trait within yourself is going to be very important. Like, no BS. So when it comes to work negotiations, you're going to have to use put on your big mama voice, okay? Put on your big mama voice, your mama bear voice. So think about if you were protecting your child, right? The Queen of Swords is like, she's a mama bear. She's about protecting her child. If your child is your business, if you were, and your assets or whatever your gifts are, if you were protecting your child, how would you negotiate or talk to someone about what you're creating? You would be like, hey, you better make sure my kid is taken care of, safe, and all of this. You want to make sure all of those qualities that you may be concerned about, you want to make sure you're negotiating that. But I think there's going to be an opportunity for you to negotiate or talk to someone moving forward. But I think in general, business requires negotiation on all levels. So this is just a skill they want you to lean into. Tell us more, guides. We got Knight of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. Tell me more about this. Tell me more. Whoop. I think confidence is going to be huge for you as well. Yeah. I think confidence is going to be huge for you as well. Just trusting yourself, knowing that you can do it, knowing that you can create it, because you're being asked to step into a place of leadership and leading your life and taking lead. They don't want you to take a back seat. So it's going to be very important for you, again, to just be confident and believe in yourself. So we have the Knight of Pentacles with the Three of Swords. Okay. So again, this is about strategy. It's about business strategy with the Three of Swords. So that's about intellect, minds, good business sense. So they want you to think in terms of like the Knight of Pentacles. This is the long game. Think in terms of the long game. Also Capricorn energy. Think in terms of the long game. Don't just think in, right? The Knight of Pentacles is all about like waiting for his, his seeds to prosper, cultivating a level of patience. So think when you're negotiating, really think about like, where is the money going long term, or how's the percentage calculating out long term? So make sure you take that into consideration. We have here again the moon card, a lot about instincts here for you guys. You guys are very intuitive. So even though we don't really talk about it too much, people are always talking about like the logical or the masculine energy when it comes to business sense. But to me, for a business to prosper, there's risk involved, right? There's risk involved. There's to some degree you don't know. Most business people don't know. Even like when it comes to investments, think about the market goes up and down, right? You don't actually know. Nobody actually knows what's going to happen. They're just kind of predicting. Right. So you're going to have to lead into this sixth sense for you to have know what are the things to say yes to and the things to say no to. So I would say be patient with yourself. Take your time when it comes to decision making. With the Knight of Pentacles too, take your time. Don't rush your decisions. Seven of Pentacles too. Take your time. Take the time. What you're trying to do is you're growing something long term. So you have to think long term. You can't think the short term about short-term abundance or short-term success. Really make sure that contract is fulfilling you. Now, it was so interesting. Something popped up in my feed about Prince and how he was talking about Mariah Carey was paid $100 million or something. I don't know, some kind of deal. And he was doing the calculations and he was saying that she basically is making 1% of what she could be making because she said yes to that deal. And he was, talking about how a lot of these intelligent, creative artists get kind of screwed over because maybe they have an organization or a business that says, hey, we're going to pay you this, and it looks good on paper until you do the math. So try to do the math. I think you're definitely being called to do the math, but your instincts will lead you as well. So we have Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Cups. So I feel like this is, there's a dream opportunity coming towards you. Here. What else can I say? I'm seeing the swords in the Sphinx. I'm getting a sense that you are protected. You are going to be safe. You're going to have people who do have your best interests at heart. So, as far as this negotiation goes, you're being called to be a leader, but the right people are going to be around you to kind of help you work through this experience as well. People who, have achieved a higher level of success and can guide you. But this person also has knowledge to give to you. Yeah, this person also has knowledge to give you, advice to give to you. You need to listen to what they have to say and, study it. Study what they're teaching you. They're going to be essentially a mentor or a teacher to you. Study what they're offering to you. Yeah. So I feel you're being given a really beautiful, abundant opportunity, but at the same time, I feel like there is someone who's been able to cultivate, who's been able to experience this Nine of Cups moment, who can help you, a mentor, teacher, advisor. Feels more like an advisor. That's what I'm getting. Whoop. Jesus. Okay. So we have your Yang energy. Okay, can you clarify that Yang? So I would say start setting your intentions when it comes to your goals. So set your intentions when it comes to your business. Think long term. So think in terms of long term, what kind of business are you trying to create for yourself? What do you want to experience? What level of abundance do you want to experience? Set the intention so the universe can line things up for you. They want you to think about that. So we have here opposition, we have Gemini, and we have Libra. So there's going to be negotiations, contract, communication, networking that's happening. You're just going to have to listen for what works and what doesn't work for you. To me, the opposition I'm getting maybe more dualistic energy. Let's go ahead and clarify that. Opposition. Let me see what intuitively I'm picking up here. Oh, this feels like Seven of Cups energy. It feels almost like a lot of options, and maybe it's annoying having a lot of options. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm annoyed right now. This is working against me because I thought I was going to have one choice, but actually, no, you have multiple choices. So now I have to figure out which one's going to work. Yeah, so like a lot of energy is coming at you. Let's go ahead and clarify the opposition here. We got Queen of Pentacles and the Temperance. Yeah. Yeah, so again with the Temperance, so that's about finding balance. It's going to be important to find balance with this Libra energy. With your energy, so make sure you're grounding yourself. Create a meditative routine, like a daily routine, where you're finding a way to get grounded in your body. That's going to be very important. Can you tell me more about this opposition card? What am I picking up here from this Temperance? This is going to be quite abundant. I'm just seeing her cup is so full. Like she has so much. She has 2 cups. That's what I'm like seeing in this picture. It's like she has so much cup. She has so much. I guess 9 cups. Yeah. She has so much that her cup is like, it's not full of task, but I'm just saying this opportunity is going to be very abundant for you. And maybe a little overwhelming here with this opposition. That might be part of the tension. Tell us more about the opposition, please. We have here King of Cups, King of Wands. Okay. Is this person... Tell us more about the opposition. Yeah, so like negotiations, that's going to be important. Be very grounded. You got Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh, this is insane. Y'all got the whole court arriving. Okay. Yeah, so you're going to be working with someone here. So this person is going to help you. This person is like your, look at that. It's like balance. Do you see that? So this person is going to make up for where you lack. They're going to kind of show you or direct you, give you direction about what to do, what's right here. So I wouldn't worry about the opposition too much. The opposition is like, again, I was getting a little bit of that duality. Like someone's going to help you. Someone who could kind of make up for what you don't know because you're inexperienced. More than likely here. So Gemini, yeah, definitely networking, communication, Libra, Gemini, air energy. Communication is going to be huge. Queen of Swords. Damn, there's a lot about negotiation here. Talking, communication, ideas. Yeah, so I feel like you're going to be exploring ideas with this person here. Clarify the Gemini and Libra, please. Yeah, there's a lot about partnership. Knight of Swords, a lot of ideas. Woohoo! Maybe a little bit overwhelmed. Tell us more about the Libra and Gemini energy here. Okay. So yeah, it's going to be important for you to kind of figure out what you want. 10 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles. What a weird combination is that? The anxiety. Okay, I've been getting this group for a long time. I've been getting your energy for a long time. Okay. So the anxiety is over making a decision of like stepping out of your comfort zone with this 4 of Pentacles. It's like letting go of this false sense of security to step into something new that feels like, you know, new and different, essentially. So get comfortable with the uncomfortable. Get comfortable with the uncomfortable. It's going to be very rewarding, so don't worry. Right people are being aligned for you. Let's go ahead and pull some more oracle cards for you. See what else wants to come through. So like communication, throat chakra energy is going to be very important, but I'm getting, just like make sure you get clear about your intentions, because I feel like your manifesting is already coming towards you. This has been in the collective, this has been in the energies for some time for the readings that have been coming up in my pick a cards. They just need you to be smart, you know, play it smart, really think long-term and ask for what you want, you know, because sometimes people, they come at you, they're very confident and you're like, oh no, I'm intimidated. You need to ask for what you want too. That's the important part. 3 of Swords, Queen of Swords, and Gemini, Libra. It's all about make sure you communicate what you want. Okay, we have here Mystic. Yeah, you guys are the mystic. Revels in the intimate union with the divine. Yeah, so it's like your mystical energy is what's kind of opening doors for you here. So this is probably an opportunity for you to kind of dive into spirituality a little bit better, like deeper dive into spirituality, divination, whatever is of interest to you when it comes to the magic in the world here. It's your witchy energy that's being most definitely activated for this opportunity here. So I forgot this is life purpose, right? So this could be a multitude of things. It's not just going to be career stuff that's coming through. It could be connections. I mean, I'm seeing definitely connections. Romance is definitely quite possible here. We have here like a stable romantic connection. We have here 17 gift. Okay, yeah, to me this is the opportunity that's coming towards you. But it's also you have a gift to share as well. So value your gift. So here's like one thing that would maybe help people to propel them out of stagnant energies. To understand your gift is the way that you honor your gift is by using it and by sharing it. But make sure you're aligned with it, because, you know, I am a creative person, but I don't feel like painting right now. So I'm not forcing myself to paint. When I was, it was just working against me. So make sure you really listen for that energy for when it feels good for you to share the gift. But I think someone is definitely offering you a gift as well. Go ahead and clarify the gift, please, for us. Yeah, because 1 and 7 net up to 8, which is about prosperity and abundance. Yep, there you go. King of Cups. That's our guy. So it could be a water sign. Could be a water sign. He's come up twice so far. Yeah, so this person's offering you a gift. It's like a generous opportunity. That's why it's a gift. It's like, this is generous. Again, this is someone who's mature. You're mature too. You're aligning with someone who's mature in their maturity phase here. Someone who's emotionally mature, creative, attuned, nurturing as well. Who could probably help you nurture your gift as well. Let's see what wants to come through. We have here assurance 10. So this to me connects me to Swati Nakshatra, which is about independence. It's about you're growing a seed, right? With this 7 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles and the plant here. You're growing something. It's like new. It's budding. Just be assured that's all people start. It starts with this kind of like awkward, quiet phase where you're just kind of like, oh, you know, I'm doing it. I'm doing all the work, trying to see what happens. But they want you to rest assured that things are going to work for you so long as you stay in that energy of I'm going to be able to create or manifest what I want. And I think this person's also going to be giving you assurance as well. They're going to be like, you're doing fine. Just keep going. And you're like, but I'm not seeing results. And they're just going to say, just keep going. Or maybe you're going to be like, oh, I feel awkward. And they're just going to be like, keep going at it. So emotionally, you're going to feel, I feel like very secure because this person is an emotional support system here. Okay. Let's see. Radha, Soul Flame, rediscover a lost part of yourself, experience relationship harmony and healing. Yeah. So I think you're definitely stepping into a phase when it comes to your life purpose of like rediscovering what that is. What is my life purpose? Why am I here? What is important to me? So you're rediscovering parts of yourself. I think you're also going to be uncovering more gifts that you're not aware of as well. You're going to be uncovering more gifts that you're not aware of, and you're going to be expanding in connections. So you're going to be harmonizing with yourself. Your life is going to feel a lot more harmonious with this Libra energy. Gemini too with the twins. So your life is going to feel a lot more harmonious, whereas before it was like clunky. The energy was just kind of clunky, kind of working against itself. But you're going to be in flow. In arriving right place at the right time, essentially. But yes, I think there's definitely potential for connections coming into your life as well. Okay, I think we're going to just go ahead and end this reading. We have here unlimited ideas. Dang. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas, guaranteed to bring blessings. All you need to do is to take divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition. So that's the biggest piece of advice. Again, about your intuition, cat instincts. We already talked about that. It's like you're being given divine knowledge. That's your main thing. I wouldn't worry about too much. Just make sure you're being effective with your communication. You're negotiating for what you want. You're speaking up for making sure you protect and safeguard your gift. But also know you're being supported and you are being protected by the universe, but also there's people who are here to support you. Definitely. Yeah, you guys are magic. So just open up to this opportunity as it comes, and I think things are just going to flow very beautifully for you. Let me just go ahead and pull a chakra card for you, and I'll end the reading. These cards are so thin, so it's like stuck to the table. All right, final advice for this group, guides. I'm okay with more than one coming out. Let's see. Okay, we'll do one more. Thank you. All right, so we have here throat chakra. There we go. Affirmations. I live in my truth. I communicate my truth. I am the truth. I live in my truth. This is your affirmation. I communicate my truth. I am the truth. 71. So again, about communication. 7 is about divinity. 1 is about the self. So it's like the truth that you communicate is of divine, right? Because your mind is one with God's. So just trust that what your communication is. You might have something to do with communication because there's a lot of air energy. There might be an opportunity coming around that has to do with writing, communication, singing. Any of those are being activated. Just trust what's coming through you, what's flowing through you. We have here, my heart is free from all wounds of the past. 54. Yeah. I think this also connects to 3 of Swords as well. Hold on, let me say this one again. Heart chakra affirmation. My heart is free from all wounds of the past. 54. Yeah, it's time to move on. Time to move on. You've been putting in the work, and now it's time for you to enjoy whatever abundance wants to flow in, and enjoy that and appreciate it and honor it. To me, I'm like, I wouldn't say the worst thing you can do is self-sabotage and turn your back to abundance, but I would say it's better to honor it than to run away from it. So 5 is about change, 4 is about stability. So like this change that's coming in your life is going to bring you stability. So just trust that you're going to feel comfortable in it. At first, it's going to feel really uncomfortable. I feel like it's more of the idea because we got the 9 of Swords. So in your head, it feels really uncomfortable, but the experience is going to feel very like intuitive and natural. And it might even freak you out because you're like, dang, this feels so natural, but I'm being blown away by how natural this thing that I didn't realize was going to be this good is unfolding in my life. Okay, group number 1, I'm going to go ahead and end your reading. And I like how we got 1 here with a 10 for assurance for you. I'm going to go ahead and end your reading. Let me know if it resonated. Have a beautiful day or evening. Bye. Hey, group number 2, if you chose the tiger side, then this is going to be your reading. So today we're going to be looking into the next steps towards your life purpose. So this is going to be very broad. Could be like a life purpose, just a life reading in general, like whatever is unlocking for you. But the guides really wanted me to focus on like 10th house energy and what's transforming, what's changing, and perhaps like advice that comes through from spirit and guides to give you towards your journey. So as usual, I'm going to pull energy, read your crystal, and then pull cards. Guides, align me with the energies of group number 2, please. Okay. So I think the momentum, the energy is going to pick up. It feels like I'm getting like a rocket energy. It's like moving fast. So I think focus, whenever things are moving fast or taking off quite quickly, just pay attention. I think that's going to be the most important thing to navigate like how you need to move forward or proceed forward. Just focus and you'll be fine. So focus on the present moment. When I say focus, I mean focus on the present moment. Just be very present with what's shifting and moving around you, and you're going to be fine. Okay, so the next thing I was getting about was about Tetris. So Tetris is when you play that game to get the pieces to fit. Tetris can be very challenging because you think about it, you have to move the piece just in time for it to fit. So again, I feel like you're being required to focus your energy so that all the pieces can come together. So it looks like you're going to be building something here that requires moving parts, like many different moving parts, and it's going to come in like one. What they're showing me essentially, it's like you're being called to focus on one piece at a time of the equation. So I guess, for example, like if you're writing a book, you would focus on, writing can be very spontaneous, I think. Sometimes you get advice or inspiration for chapter number 10 versus chapter number 5. So it's like, work with the moving parts, be very present in what you're working with. So if you feel inspired to work on chapter 5, just be like, today's going to be a chapter 5 day, and I'm just going to complete it, or complete half of it, and then I'm going to end it, or complete the idea as best as you can, and then move on. I think that would probably be best. Yeah, so there's a lot about a collective awareness energy that I think you're gonna need to own or hone in. Because I'm seeing like I don't know, it's like it's not really anything real, but it's like multiple antennas going in different directions attached to this like pole. So to me, this is about entering into this space. Someone was talking about it earlier today. It's like essentially when you're tapped into that higher consciousness, you're able to catch all the information that you need. So don't be fixated on one idea or fixated on one thing or one direction. Be open to open your energy to the room or the space or the spaciousness, and you're going to get what you need. So expand your consciousness. So you open up to like, okay, like whatever wants to come through, I'm available for that, instead of fixating on, well, today I want to work on chapter 5, but I'm like, but actually I'm feeling this, I'm getting this feeling I want to work on chapter 3 and chapter 10, something like that. Essentially, it's like be flexible, but be open, because inspiration isn't a straight line, or creativity isn't a straight line. It definitely is not a straight line. The creation itself is like a moving forward direction, but the way it comes in, the information can be like varied. Okay, so you guys chose the tiger's eye, very ambitious crystal here. It likes to get ish done. It likes to plan for long-term security and abundance for sure. So let me see what comes through for you. Yeah, so I think consistency is going to be very, very important. I mean, it's important in general in all aspects of life, but I'm just seeing like a repetitive, like make sure you're doing like 2 to 3 chapters a day. If you're writing a book, make sure you're consistently working on it every day, doing something every day to get towards where you want to go. Or maybe you work 4 days a week and you're off 3 days. Like make sure you're working those 4 days a week, and you're putting in your 2 hours, you're clocking in your 3 hours. But be consistent, because if you're not consistent, you're going to burn yourself out. So you need to organize your energy somewhat. So just set an intention that you want to organize your energy. You're not burning yourself out. And then what's going to happen is maybe you're just going to get an inspiration. Like, I just want to do Monday, Tuesday, and Friday. And the rest of the days I want to be off. A little bit of intuitive planning, I think, is going to work in your favor. What is this? It feels important. Yeah, there might be a little snag that you're going to hit, or just something where it's like, okay, this isn't quite going the way I wanted it to, or the way I thought it would go. There might be something here about hitting a snag. Go with it. Learn from it, is what I'm being told. Learn from it. If there are any kind of disappointments or snags that you hit in terms of like building or creating something, go with it. Say that I'm going to love myself so much that I'm going to use this disappointment or this thing that didn't work out to my benefit, and I'm going to investigate. I'm going to learn and see what did not work out from here, and what can I do better next time. So take everything as an opportunity. Okay. Well, I see there's some kind of connection being made here. I don't know if it's a person or it's happening within you. It looks like a person. It feels like someone else's energy. What would that be? Like balance, or the pieces coming together? Like I'm seeing like 2 pieces of rope and they're coming together to like connect. So, but they feel like people. They feel like energies here. Okay. So you might be given a mentor or a guide or someone who wants to help you or assist you and direct you here. But this person is just here to work in partnership with you. They're not here to tell you what to do. So just be open to listening to the advice of someone else. Because it looks like this person has wings, and I feel like you're the person who doesn't have wings. You're still developing your idea. It's still new. It's still fresh. This person has the wings, though. But I'm seeing you listen to them. So just heed advice. Heed advice. Ooh, and I'm seeing an eye here. Kind of creepy. I feel like someone is watching you. It feels more like that, because it feels covert, hidden, than it does like your energy. Ooh, I'm getting the creepies. It's just the way it looks. It looks creepy. Yeah, I think someone is watching you, so that may be where your opportunity is coming, is wherever you're presenting your idea, this person is watching you. Okay, let's get into it, guys. What advice do you have for group number 2? Next steps in terms of their life purpose, the transformation, what's manifesting. Let us know whatever is important to know right now in this reading. King of Cups, okay. Ace of Wands, yeah. And Knight of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so I feel like the King of Cups is the one offering the opportunity. I think this is the person who's watching you. They're watching you work or do a lot. So you're going to be in the midst of already putting out your content when this person shows up to kind of offer you aid. So it's like you got the you have a wand, but you worked really hard to get that wand with the Nine of Wands here, and you're kind of you're tired. You're like, dang, I put all that work in just to get 20% or something. And then this person's going to offer you an opportunity where it's like it's a sturdy, strong wand where it's going to help you kind of get the rest of the wands behind you, essentially. This story is cracking me up. I'm sorry. Oh, it's hilarious. Okay, let me focus. So, yeah, I feel like maybe you're in the midst of working on something and you've been putting a lot of effort into, but it's kind of frustrating. Or you're just not really getting the results. You're not quite getting what you want right away. So, this person is just going to, like, find a way to make it easier for you, give you the advice. But it looks like they're offering you an opportunity. It feels hefty. I just got taken to the trash bag commercial. Hefty, 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 hefty. Yeah, this is hefty. It's like, even though it's a one Ace of Wands, to me, it's like this wand just obliterates all the other wands behind you. So it's like all those wands you couldn't get. This person's like, here's times 40. Here you go. Yeah. This person is offering you a really good opportunity. This is very fruitful. I'm just seeing the leaves. It's going to be very fruitful. It's going to afford you. It might ask you to travel or move somewhere different. I'm seeing the castle here at the bottom. Move somewhere, travel, go somewhere different. This person may be located somewhere else across the river. The clouds feel very significant, though. It's like out of nowhere. Like poof, poof. He just appeared. So this person might be a water sign. Masculine water sign energy. So yeah, this person is confident in what they do. I always think of like King of Cups as like a support system. They're really like, very kind, very compassionate towards other people. They want to help people feel better about themselves. They're really good counselors, I think. Very good counselors. Yeah, this is someone who holds status in I think what you're wanting to do here. Something you're wanting to create. Okay, so let's go ahead and find out some more. Oh, interesting. You might want to check out group number 1 because it was a very similar reading. So I was wondering. Okay, so assurance. Yeah, you're growing something new. And I feel like you just need to stay assured within yourself. And this person's also going to help to give you additional assurance. I think, honestly, when they offer you the opportunity, that's going to be a huge confirmation about whether you're on the right path or not. Because sometimes we need that extra bit of validation. Not going to lie, it helps to give you a little bit of confidence. But the thing is, I feel like you're already growing. Like something's already germinating. You're already doing the work to grow this cute little plant that she has in her hand. But this person's going to help you like multiply it, essentially. They're like a manager. It's like, I'm going to find the right place for you to put your gift or your talent, or the right place to put your book, or the right shelf to put your product, or the right store to put your product, and then it's going to thrive. So rest assured. Make sure you're communicating your ideas and what you feel like is right for you. With that blue energy, communication is going to be important. Be very direct about what you want. That's going to be very important. If you don't know what you want, just why don't you channel? You can work with your guides. You can journal and just be like, well, what do I want? Right? You can literally be like, I want a house. You can negotiate that. I don't know. Like, get creative. Like, I think we sometimes limit ourselves because we're like, wait, what do I ask for? You can go online and you can research how people negotiate. But I think listen to your intuition is going to be better. Okay. Okay, tell us more, guides. We have the Star card and Eight of Pentacles. Okay, clarify the Eight of Pentacles for me. That was the Lover's card. I kind of want to come out. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles, please. Oop. Eight of Swords. Okay, I'm going to put that back. Okay, so that's the snag. Feeling stuck. Oh, I think you're feeling stuck about what you're creating, what you're doing, or what you're building. Yeah, it's like, okay, I'm building, I'm creating, but wait, where's the results? Where's the... I don't know. Or maybe you're just not really sure if you're doing it right. Or like, should I be doing this better? Clarify the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is about feeling trapped, but not actually being trapped. It's a mental experience. You got the Nine of Swords. Dang. A lot of mental anxiety. Over what? What's the mental anxiety over? We need to find out. Yeah, this is very similar to group number 1, Four of Swords. Overthinking. You're just an overthinker. Okay, gotcha. Overthinking. Yeah, so there's something you're overthinking. It's just you're overthinking. There's not actually a problem here. It's just overthinking. What's the advice, guides? We have Two of Cups. Yeah, the Lovers came out earlier. Ah, connections. Yeah. So there is someone else here. Tell us more about the Two of Cups. Advice. How's... King of Swords, Queen of Wands. Oh, okay, gotcha. Huh. Yeah, it may be important for you to... That's interesting, read. Okay, so I feel like this person does see you as a star. They see you as someone who has like a lot of potential, like infinite potential to like create something brilliant. This person might be, I mean, this is a life purpose reading, so it's open. This person also might be like wanting to connect though with you as well, emotionally, because they showed up as the King of Cups and now we got Two of Cups here. I think they do see you as someone who's attractive and intelligent. Attractive and intelligent. I mean, we got kings and we got queens here, so I feel like you guys are definitely equally matched in terms of like working together, or this is kind of a work partnership because we got the King of Wands. There's work happening here. And we have the Tiger's Eye. But that's also passion. It's about passion, sharing passions with someone as well. It's like we share the same passion. We got Queen of Wands. We got Queen of Pentacles. Dang, this is the same as group number 1. I should have did 3 piles. Oh, it's funny. All right, guys. All right, tell me more. What do you want me to know? What's group number 2 need to know, guys? Ooh, almost caught flame. We got trust. What you need to know is you just need to trust. Okay. Yeah. So I think there's an opportunity for you to partner with someone here. Without question, there's a partnership here with the Two of Cups. There's an opportunity to partner up with someone, and this feels risky. It feels risky. Maybe because you're used to just figuring it out on your own. But this is going to offer you a lot of stability, something aligned with your passion. And this person is offering you the floor for you to speak your mind and ask for what you want. So, see, it feels good to me. Feels solid. Okay. It's very interesting. We got Aries. All right, tell us more. Yeah, they want you to be brave. They want you to be brave. And there's a square. So again, there's a challenge. I think that's the mental anguish. I mean, that's what showed up before. Like, you're really struggling with... Tell us more about the square, guides. Dang, confidence. Okay. Your struggle, my group number 2 is your confidence. Okay, this energy kind of got redirected a little bit different from group number 1. Yeah, so your struggle is your confidence. It's like you have the confidence, but you're struggling with it. You're struggling with it. You have it, but you're struggling with it. It's all in your mind. So your homework is to just like continue to like build up your confidence, because you're being called into a place of leadership. We have queens, we have kings here. You're being called into a place of leadership. We have the emperor, for goodness sakes, the embodiment of all the kings. So you're being called to a place of leadership. So this is going to require you to be brave. But I would say when it comes to your passion, if you're so passionate about something, you're in love with it so much, you're so excited about it, it's going to work out no matter what. The pieces are just going to find a way to fit together. Even though this is Tetris and it requires concentration, I feel like you could even close your eyes and just trust, and the pieces are going to fall into the right places here. So yes, you're being called to trust, because you're being called to a place of leadership. Be brave. Okay, we'll see what else wants to come through. Oops. Prostitute accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Shadow attribute places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. Okay, so there's a lot about self-empowerment. I think maybe reflecting on your money. Like, sometimes we think money is evil, or money is the root of all evil. Maybe thinking about your relationship to money is going to be very important for you to manifest this. The thing is already manifesting. It's already manifesting. I can feel it. Tell us more about the prostitute, please. We got Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. This is going to be an opportunity that allows you to be, like, financially independent, taken care of, well off. You're going to feel good about it, but, you know, your advice is just to embrace this, to embrace that you can be abundant, to embrace that abundance is yours. It's yours. Sometimes we start to make that abundance and then we start feeling guilty because we're like, what do I do with myself? Yeah, don't feel guilty. Tell us more about this reading. Yeah, this is slightly different from group number 1. Ooh, okay. Woman. Dealing is a relationship with a woman. Usually this is my beauty card. Usually that means someone finds you attractive. But let me go ahead and Google. I said let me go ahead and Google it. That was weird. Why did I say that? Oh, that's funny. Can you please clarify the woman, please, for me? That's hilarious. We have here 5 of what? What? Tell me more about the woman, please. 8 of Cups. Six of Wands. Okay, so maybe this is also the conflict. So in order for you to say yes, you have to say no to something here. And it looks like it's going to be a little conflicting. I mean, not too conflicting. I think this person, it's not going to be the most popular decision by design because it's not what people are expecting. I think you're going to catch people off guard or whatever. I think because you're being caught off guard too with this opportunity. It's like, whoa, it just appeared. But I think you're leaving a job behind, or you're saying no to something, and people are going to be, and there's people around you here. You're walking away from connections. It's not because they were bad people. It's because that's not what you want, or it's not aligned with your path, right? With the 8 of Cups, you're doing like spiritual seeking here. You're finding yourself. You're doing something that aligns with who you are. So there might be a boss, feminine boss, perhaps, who you have to discuss or have this conversation with. Or a mother figure, for example. You're gonna be like, Mom, I'm doing this. And she's gonna be like, what? What are you doing? Okay, so let's get nosy and find out what else wants to come through. Yeah, distant horizon. So I was seeing the house, the castle. I think this is gonna call for you to move. It's gonna call for you to stretch somehow, some way. But yeah, I think this is calling for you to move. So, whew, oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, so your preparation for this opportunity is to get ready to move. Get ready to move. Tell us more, guides. Oh my gosh, milk and honey. Oh, it's the fairy tale. It's the fairy tale. You're going to be fine. Yeah, you're being offered an opportunity to step into a place of leadership that may ask you to move here. With this distant horizons 36, it may be calling you to travel or go somewhere else. But either way, it's going to be the dream for you. It's like, oh my gosh, I've been wishing, praying, hoping, wishing, praying, hoping for this, and finally it's here. Yeah, 3 and 6 add up to 9, which is like 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. So it's like dream experience, a dream environment to be in. 3 is about movement, 6 is about listening to the heart, 5 and 1 and 6. So listen to your heart to guide you. This is what's manifesting. It's your heart, big time. Yeah, milk and honey, it's going to feel like a dream. It's going to feel like the dream. We have here Archangel Michael, trusting heaven. You're safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow a miracle to occur. So it's going to feel like a miracle. So they're saying you're safe. This is your advice. You're safe. Trusting in heaven. Like you literally heaven, your angels, your guides are creating this experience for you. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns. Allow a miracle to occur. That's your advice for you, group number 2. Oh, man. We have here third eye chakra. This chakra is located in the space between the eyebrows. This chakra is closely associated with the pituitary gland, eyes, ears, nose, nervous system, and the brain. So you're being called to trust in your third eye chakra. So it's like that which cannot be seen, but which you sense. 7 is about divinity. 4 is about stability. So trust your guides and divine guidance, and you will find the stability that you so desire. Throat chakra, I express my love and goodness each time I speak. Again, about the heart, right? We were talking about the heart. And we have 6, which is about the heart. 8 is about prosperity and abundance. So whatever you're speaking with love, that is what's attracting to you these manifestations, these desires, the things that you've always wanted. They are saying, yes, it gets to be yours now. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here, group number 2. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if it resonated. And have a beautiful day or evening. Bye. Hey, group number 3, if you chose the the blue sodalite, I forgot what it was. If you chose the blue sodalite, then this is going to be your reading. So as usual, I pull energies. Then I like to read the crystal and then pull cards. So we're looking into whatever next steps you're being called to take in terms of your life purpose. So this is like 10th house energy, essentially. They wanted me to look at the transformation that is happening in your 10th house. Like, what is going on here? What is being activated? What are you being called to do? What do they want you to do as well? What do they want you to help you with here? All right, so guides, delve me into the energies of group number 2, please. Whoa, very spiritual. Okay, right away. I saw a cross. So, that's beautiful. I think you guys are being called to like really trust in the heavens. I'm laughing because I said that for another group. But yeah, it's like there is something being very divinely orchestrated for you. So they want you to, if you have any kind of worries or concerns, set aside your worries, set aside your concerns, because there's something beautiful that is manifesting into your life. They want you to open your heart. They want you to get ready to receive your blessings. So get in the receptive mode. How do you get into the receptive mode? How do you activate your heart? Well, only you would know. But it's whatever opens your heart that's going to activate it. It could be something as simple as like sleeping in another hour. I don't know. Whatever works for you. That is what you're being called to activate right now. Wow. Okay. I think you guys are about to be lined up with your soul family. Your soul family. Because I'm seeing a bunch of people under a tree, but it's like a spiritual tree. So it's like, this is your soul family. Perhaps you're about to create a family as well. But yes, you're being very much aligned with your soul family. Some of these people you've known from past lifetimes. It's like, it's going to be like, oh my gosh, there you are again. Another lifetime. Let's do it. Yeah. Connections, intimacy, getting comfortable with intimacy. I'm talking about, well, physical too, that's important, but like, yes, physical intimacy is like, touch is so important. It's so healing. Like, invite that into your life, but also emotional intimacy, letting people into your heart, letting people see your scars, letting people see your vulnerability, letting people see what's happened in your life, what challenges you've gone through, and all of that. Yeah, it's a lot about, like, I wouldn't be surprised if we get the judgment card. Literally feeling like awakening to our soul family, people. We're arriving. We are awakening, we are connecting, we're finding each other. Yeah. Feels very warm and very comforting. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some cards. Guys, what messages do you have for group number 3 here? What would you like them to know? Cue the elevator music. I don't know why. I feel like listening to elevator music right now. Dun, dun. I actually like elevator music. I think it's really comforting. Okay, we have Queen of Swords. Tell us more about the Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Why is this energy here? What you trying to tell me? She's not exactly the warmest energy. Oh, interesting. Okay, let's see. You got the Queen of Swords and you got the Justice card. Serious. It's serious. Why are you so serious? Okay. The energy feels a little too stoic for me. I'm trying to read this. Why does the energy feel so stiff? I mean, it could be an okay thing, but can you tell me more, guys? I'm getting like perfectionist energy here. Tell me more, guys. But there's something about communication, maybe words. It's gonna be important ideas. We have the Death card. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Tell us more about the Death card, please. Here, I'm just gonna face it towards me, and then I'll face it towards you after I'm done looking at it. I don't know, this energy feels so cold to me. Let me see. It kind of is going in that direction so far. Tell me more about this reading here. Okay, I got you. Okay, I was right. Yeah, you guys need to open up your heart. That's like the big message that's coming through here. So there's like an opportunity that wants to come towards you. I think you're just not, you're used to maybe being in your own energy, or you're not less used to letting people in. But there's like new people who are wanting to be ushered into your life, and it's quite a change. Okay, it's a Death card moment. It's different. It's different. It's uncomfortable. And maybe part of you is just like, I want to be in my own little world. So this takes me to a scene, Cinderella with Brandy. She's like, in my own little corner, in my own little room, I can be whoever I want to be. But then it's like, she can be whoever she wants to be in her imagination. But then when the world calls for you to step out and be in the real world, what are you going to do? Are you just going to stay in your own little corner? She wanted more. She wanted to be with the prince. She wanted to have her happy ever after. She wanted to be in the castle, whatever, all of her dreams to come true. But she kept trying to convince herself that she just wanted to be in her own little corner, in her own little room. So, yeah, I think part of you is resisting these connections, wanting to come towards you. And this is what they're needing you to look at and reassess. It's like, why so cold? Why so serious? You know, part of you maybe is afraid to let those boundaries down. So your homework is to practice releasing those boundaries energetically, like to create more emotional intimacy between you and other people. Opening your heart. Again, it's about opening your heart. Love in full capacity. Love in full capacity. All right, tell us more about what this pile needs to know, guys. We got here the Page of Wands. All right, let's clarify the Page of Wands. Seven of Cups. And let's do one more. We got Two of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing is, again, it's like resistance to partnering up or connecting with someone here. Yeah. There's like resistance to making this connection or, you know, creating this or formulating these connections. I think because, let me look at the Seven of Cups here. I feel like you're kind of in your head, or maybe you're thinking about, how am I going to be able to balance this or handle inviting someone into my life or people into my life. I'm not sure this is what I want. Because it's like a commitment and then maybe I want to get out of it. Yeah. So I feel like we're kind of battling with maybe that inner child fears of connection. It's like this uncertainty with that Seven of Cups. It's like, it's very uncertain. I just don't know. So to me, when I'm looking at the Seven of Cups, I feel like he's looking at the one that's highlighted. It's the one with all the jewels, right? It's very much full of desire. It's like, oh, that's everything I want. But he looks so hesitant, like, can I actually have that? Can I actually have that? Or do I need permission from someone here to have it? So they want you to feel more carefree. With this Page of Wands, it's like, be more carefree. It's like, yes, be more carefree with life instead of being so rigid and stuck in this like square. Get out of the square. Allow your life to be round. Could you allow your life to be round? I think you can. Okay, so let's see what else wants to come through. I'll just pull cards. We'll take that. Oh, let me pull another. Okay, there we go. Thank you. I think they want you to be more playful. Like, don't take it too seriously. You know, don't take it too seriously. Be a little bit more playful. As these connections or opportunities are coming towards you, don't be so serious. Don't be afraid of, you know, maybe there's a fear of getting hurt, of being disappointed, or people crossing your boundaries or disrespecting your boundaries. Yeah. Okay, so we got here, what do we got? Scold the Future 46. So to me, I think you are kind of a futuristic thinker, maybe an over-planner with both of these swords, the Justice card, Libra, and the Queen of Swords, which is air. So I think you are a futuristic thinker, and maybe part of you is just like overthinker when it comes to your future. But they really want you to get into fantasizing about how your future can be beautiful and be what you want. As these people are coming in, kind of match that up with the energies of what you always wanted to create for yourself. Really listen to your heart. So we got 6 and 4, 46. 6 is about listening to the heart, 4 is about stability. So you can create stability moving on into the future so long as you believe and trust in your heart. You got to trust yourself. You got your house 11. So there are definitely connections coming towards you here. I'm getting soul family. Connections of all kinds. We have fixed energy, stability, persistence, loyalty, dependability. So I think maybe part of your fear is like, are these people going to be loyal, dependable, stable, and persistent? Yes. Yes. These people are going to be. Because the card said so. But with this Death card and 4 and 6 adding up to 10, which is the end of a cycle, birth of a new, you call this into your life. You better own it. You better own it. You better not hesitate here. You better own it. We got answers. The thing is, you already know. You already know what you want. We have willpower. So this is about pushing through those challenging emotions, just pushing through, like pushing through, period. Like just, you got this. Pushing through when things get difficult or challenging for you. Maybe there's a fear of like, do I have what it takes to handle this new opportunity as it's coming towards me, these new connections? The answer is yes. It's going to be like magic. The answer is yes for the answers card. So yeah, the answer is in your heart. This guy's holding his hand over his heart. It's like, you already know. You're very intuitive. You already know. You already know. We have your martyr, learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. So I'm going to look into this more. I feel like, there's a resistance to new connections coming in, maybe because you have felt like a martyr in the past. So this is about addiction. It says shadow attribute addiction to self-pity. So to me, that's kind of like a Four of Cups too. Like he's not paying attention to this cup. He's paying attention to just, I don't know what he's paying attention to. He's just ain't paying attention. So it's like, pay attention to your desires. Pay attention to what you want. Clarify the martyr for me, please. Like, do you want to stay where you're at, or do you want more? And sometimes we're afraid of desire because we're like, that's a lot. Like, it calls for more. But desire is so beautiful because God gives us natural urges for us to be pulled into our calling. Okay, tell me more about the martyr energy. Whoops. Okay. Can you tell me more about the martyr energy, please? I think you're a very giving person. Maybe there's a fear of being disappointed or people disrespecting your boundaries. Da-da-da. Don't let it be a self-fulfilling prophecy, right? Yeah, so with that Three of Pentacles, I think, ooh, the Nine of Swords was, I don't know if that turned around, but I'm going to take it. Yeah, I think there's just a fear of like being around new people. Or a fear around making new connections. But these are, it's like you're being divinely guided. So just listen to your heart. If you listen to your mind, it's not going to, it's like your mind is very confused. Like it's going to create all kind of scenarios that are not realistic. With the Seven of Cups, it's like all of these scenarios are blinding you from the one thing that you actually want. So yeah, so with the the Lovers card, Two of Wands, and the Hierophant, this is divinely orchestrated. Soul family, divinely orchestrated. It's just up to you to decide if you want to open your heart. I recommend to do it. Let me just imagine yourself in the future. If you don't open your heart, if you don't allow this change to happen or come into your life, how are you going to feel? Ask yourself that. How am I going to feel if I say no? What happens when I say yes? Truth be told, be honest with yourself. Take the mask off. 14. What's in your heart? What's in your heart? Okay, advice. Oops, we have here Kutumi, Cloak of Wisdom. You already know the answer you seek. Trust what you know. Okay, I'm done. This group, I'm done with your reading. That was a very short reading, I gotta say. I got nothing to say to you guys. You guys got the answers. You're intuitive. You already know. They literally said it twice. You have the answer you seek. Truth be told, you just need to be honest with yourself. What do I don't know. Is there something else I can pull? Okay, what do you want this group to know, guys? What do you want to know? What do you want them to know? Yeah, so you're a very wise person with the Owl and the Cloak of Wisdom. You're very wise. You're very intelligent with the Justice and the Queen of Swords. Maybe very analytical at times. And you know how to make smart decisions. But when it comes to the matters of the heart, you're maybe uncertain. You're like, this is new territory for me. Maybe because you've been hurt, disappointed before, right? You're healing. Candle flame burn this hour. Bring to me your healing power. So your homework is to continue to heal this fear. Heal the fear. And do things that open up your heart. I feel like I need some more advice for you guys. Let's do the Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck here. because your reading was so quick. So I'm just like, I don't know. We have here elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. So this is the pattern that was created in your family. Okay, gotcha. That makes a lot of sense. I mean, that's where a lot of our fears come from. It's like, well, I witnessed this. So obviously how, I've seen the pattern unfold time and time again. How am I supposed to move beyond this pattern when I've seen it around me? Even though I prayed for something different and I'm calling in something different, and I've only seen things that have disappointed me, right? And so there's a lot of fear. There's just so much fear and anxiety, but that's all it is. So I would encourage you to sit with it. Sit with the fear. Sit with the anxiety. Hold the space for it. Hold the space for it. Watch it. Watch that inner hurt child, with the Page of Wands, like the inner hurt child within you that had to go through that trauma of experience, or, and then the repeated, maybe adult version who went through certain experiences too. And hold the space for them and say, yes, you're allowed to hurt. And that's part of the healing thing that I think we struggle with sometimes, is we try to get past the hurt and just try to overcompensate or achieve. And then we forget, wait, I need to heal. And so you're pulled back into your body and you're asked to just sit with it. There's nothing your emotions want them to be seen. All right, guides, what advice do you have for this group number 3? Oh my goodness. What the heck? Okay, I was about to give up. So we have here, we got 2. Balancing the solar plexus. The chakra is the hub of digestion. Poor digestion is one of the first signs this chakra is out of balance. This chakra reacts to anxiety and fear, which can in turn affect the body physically. Excessive energy can lead to overworking yourself, resentment of authority, and being overly judgmental. Ooh, advice. Deficient energy can cause depression, insecurity, fear of being alone, and poor digestion. They said fear of being alone. Oh, that's very specific. There are many ways to balance this chakra. Please see the cards which follow. 37. Okay. Well, and they have it right here. So I shuffle these cards, so that's amazing. Look, 36. Oh, it just tells you what it is. So solar plexus key concepts. This chakra's key concepts are personal power, identity, opinion, intellect, and action. This chakra's color is yellow, and its element is fire. Element is fire. Okay, so you need fire. You need a little bit of fire. Fire. Spice. To me, heart chakra energy as well. Or heart spice with this green. Listen to your heart and feel more confident about what you get to have. Feel more confident that you get to be happy. Create it in your imagination first, and then see what you feel inspired to do. Your potential is... The potential advantage of martyr energy is learning the transcendent nature of service to oneself or a cause. So I think right now you are being called to be of service to yourself. And then as you do that, you'll feel more trusting of being opening your heart to other people too. Yes. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be brilliant. These are soul connections coming in for you. Okay, group number 3, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if it resonated. If you'd like to work with me personally, all my information is down below. Have a beautiful day or evening. Bye. Hey, group number 4, if you chose the Serpentine, then this is going to be your reading. So today we're looking into the next steps towards your life purpose. So we're looking into your 10th house energy and whatever wants to come through from the guides, and just see whatever advice they have in regards to the transformation that's taking place. So life purpose can be broad. It could talk about your connections. It could talk about people who are coming into your life. It could talk about your career. It could talk about changing up your routine. It's just whatever feels like it's connecting you to yourself. Okay, so as usual, I'm going to pull energies, read your crystal, pull cards. Guides, dial me into the energies of group number 4, please. Okay, So the first thing I was seeing was a flag waving in the air. So the flag, I was thinking about the card with the flag on it from the tea leaf oracle cards. And it's a representation of raising your standards. But to me, it's like honor. I feel like Anna wants to come towards you, group number 4. I think it's important for you when you're doing something that's aligned with your integrity, your character, being a good person. I feel like that's important to you. So keep your standards up and high in terms of wanting to create that environment for yourself, because if you do so, you'll continuously manifest the right people and experiences that will come towards you. Do not lower your standards. It's rare, I think, these days to be around people who have I wouldn't say it's so rare, but it just seems like sometimes people are willing to negotiate their spirit for the sake of money, right? And I think that's something you're not interested in doing at all. Okay, I think, one of the messages that's coming through is now's the time to take it easier. Perhaps you've been in a process of where life has just felt like a labor, or work has been like labor to you. It's just been a lot of work and effort. And you've been trying. And I think part of what's been working against you, because I feel like you do have this natural sense for leadership and high integrity, is that what's working against you is you're in the wrong place or in the wrong environment where you're playing it small. So part of your advice is stop playing it small, play it big. In order for you to work, maybe sometimes people think they're pages when they're actually they're kings, right? They think they're a page, but actually they're a queen. And so maybe you seeing yourself or feeling like you're in this place of smallness is just really working against you. Think big. If you feel like you're meant to be a leader, think big. If that's what you desire, that's what you dream, that's what you fantasize about, then you're meant to be a leader. Now the next step is creating that experience for yourself. So you guys chose the Serpentine. Really cool crystal. I feel like it has a very peaceful energy associated with it. Okay, I think the first thing that's coming through definitely is you guys are being called to shift your perception. I think some of you guys are in the wrong, you're in the wrong environment for your strengths. This environment or your current environment is not supporting your path. Because I got this crystal and I got it, and then I flipped it over and it looked totally different. And I almost heard, I can see again. I know now what I'm supposed to be doing. And part of that, the reason why we feel confused by that is because sometimes we're listening to a lot of false advice. It's not meant for us. So my biggest advice for people trying to figure out their own path is to hermit and spend time with yourself. You can journal. You can say, guides, what is my life purpose? Soul of the highest light, what is my life purpose? And just sit and see what comes. You can do some automatic writing. You can close your eyes, try to see if you get visuals for it. But yeah, I feel like you have a path, or there's something distinctive that wants to be creative in your life. And it calls for you to get more in tune inwardly for you to know that. Good leaders, I'm thinking about Jay-Z right now, and I know some people are not crazy about Jay-Z, but what he's been able to create for himself, I feel like it's due to really good instincts. There's no such thing as luck, or I don't know, maybe good karma, but it's about instincts. And sometimes he started trusting his instincts from early on. I don't know how old he was when he started selling drugs, but teenager, that's when he started trusting his instincts. So you need to rebuild trusting your instincts, because it's once you find it, it's no one's going to be able to stop you. Yeah, I think you guys are I'm getting Neptunian energy, very creative, very unique, different individuals. You require a specific kind of environment for you to flow or be in flow. But I think the way that you operate is very intuitive. So anything that's very left brain or very logical or number based might sometimes work against you. But I just get that you have what it takes to kind of build your own business or just build something on your own. It might not even be like a $1 million business, but it's something on your own that's going to feel so true to who you are, and it's going to feel very natural, and you're going to have ideas for days. You're going to feel very inspired. You're going to be creating. I feel like I'm seeing someone in their garage, and they just have all kind of things going on, but like this is part of their business, and they're able to actually create legitimate success out of what they're building in their garage. Like lots of ideas. Very inventive, very unique. Okay, so let us go ahead and pull cards. So for you, I feel like second house entrepreneur energy is more of your thing, if that's the environment you're interested in being in. Guys, what would you like group number 4 to know? Ten of Swords is about healing, releasing, letting go, end of a cycle. Clarify that Ten of Swords. Two of Cups. Okay, tell me more. I gotta look at this really quick. I can't really get the energies when it's upside down. Okay. Yeah, I think you have kind of been blocked in. I'm seeing this brown sky. It feels very much like blocked in. Like I can't see clearly. I'm very confused. It just feels very muggy. Think about like dirty water. It's like you can't really see clearly. Two of Cups. This feels... I heard too good to be true in my head. This feels very nice. Very warm. I'm just looking at this woman, and she looks like she's wearing this beautiful, like, fantasy, like, gown. And she just looks like unreal. It's like too good to be true. So something about maybe you think it's too good to be true, or certain things coming towards you, or you experiencing something that you really want is too good to be true. Tell us more about this reading, please, guys. Almost questioning your self-worth here. Yeah. Page of Cups. Okay, creativity. Again, about the new beginning. Yeah. You guys are very creative, and that's what works for you. I feel like you're tired of whatever was like very left brain, logical, boring, uninspiring for you. That's not what you're interested in anymore. So the next steps for you, it looks like I'm sorry. Relationship, creativity, new beginning. Just kidding. In that order. Yeah, so there's like a lot of new beginnings that want to be created for you. You're being called to chuck your life in a trash. Just kidding. You're being called to start again. Or start anew. With taking all of what you've learned and gleaned from your experience, taking it as wisdom for you to move forward, to create something new and fresh. Because like what wants to come towards you is like the fairy tale, is something beautiful. I think life just felt very dull, very brown before. And now you just want to feel free, like tapped into your inner creative child. You want to feel free, expressive, emotive, tapped in, tuned in, passionate. Ooh, King of Cups, dang. A lot of cups. Like you just want to be doing something that you love, be with the people you love. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify the Two of Cups. Well, I clarified that, and I got the Page of Cups and the... Yeah, so it's a new beginning. You're being called to create a new beginning with someone. Okay, so clarify the Page of Cups. Yeah. Or actually, clarify the Knight of Cups. There's a lot about romance. Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, your blessing is people. Is people. But you might be psyching yourself out a little bit with this Eight of Swords. I mean, you're going to figure it out, but you might be figuring it out, honestly. With the Two of Cups coming next to the Ten of Swords, I think you're in the releasing process. You're in the releasing process. And I said too good to be true, and look what we got. Ten of Cups. Awesome. Then we get the Eight of Swords. Yeah. Yep. New life, fresh life for you, my dear. That's so awesome. So we got one major arcana, just one, yeah. So what's next for you is to open your heart and just feel inspired. I think really get tapped in with your inner child, get creative again. This is what's opening like doors for you. It's like when you tap, the more you tap into that inner child energy and that fantasy and kind of living in your own fantasy world and then slowly making your fantasy a reality is what's bringing in connections. Maybe even someone coming towards you or arriving in your life, showing up in your life here that you feel called towards. And this is someone who is going to make you happy through the roof. Happy through the roof. We got the Knight of Cups, Page of Cups, Full card, and the Ten of Cups. It's like happiness, happy and ever after. Happily ever after. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. It's a lot. Love, fertility, transformation, and passion. We can end your reading here. Yeah, so your life is going through a whole upgrade. Love is huge. Connections are coming towards you. People, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you guys. This is so exciting. You're going to feel inspired again. You're going to feel like a new person. You're going to feel passionate again. Like it's all just waking up. You're coming to life. Coming to life. That's why I was seeing like the flip in the crystal. It's like a whole new world. I can see again. I can feel again. I can breathe again. Magic. Magic is real. Wow. This group. What are you eating? And where can I get some of that? We have your co-creation. So inspired. In the flow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I was talking about that Neptunian energy. And to me with this cups, all these cups in the flow and the co-creation, this is like you're literally, your fantasy is about to become a reality. Group number 4. Your fantasy is about to become a reality. Okay? That's what your guides want you to know. So we have 48, 43, 4, stable, real, pentacles, something you can hold, a person you can hold, a dream job you can experience, whatever is in your desires. We have 8, stability. So this is long-term stability that you're creating with someone else. Co-creation, you're going to be in a very creative, very inspired place. So whatever you were doing before that was dull and boring and just not your dream job, that's ending. I can tell you that. That's ending. We're saying bye to that. Hello, new life. Like this is the new life pile. New life. I was actually seeing a dragonfly. That's right. I was seeing a dragonfly, and dragonfly is symbolic of God's light. But yeah, to me, God's light is like you're being so supported in really building, creating a beautiful life. Like God's light is like healing, new life, miracles. Yeah, we have here Scorpio. Wow. Yeah, so you guys have been doing a lot of purging, transformation. The transformation is complete, or almost complete is what I'm hearing. We have your North Node. Dang, Scorpio North Node. Oh. I like these energies. So you have, speaking of life purpose and destiny and all that good stuff. Okay, whatever is coming to your life soon is like what you're meant to have. It was always meant for you. Your guides have been trying to show you, they've been trying to guide you to believe that this is yours so that you can align with it. So everything is going to flow into your life beautifully. Beautifully. Again, we got a lot of water energy, Scorpio here. So a lot about like Plutonian, Scorpio energy with the transformation. Yeah, you're doing a transformation. You're going through a glow up. You're not going to be the same person moving forward. I feel like this is very much like the energy is so potent here in the cards. I would say is very potent in the cards. So it's being very activated for you. But you are becoming a whole new person. Your dream person. You're becoming your dream person here. Whew, guys. Intense. Okay. We'll just pull a few more cards and we'll see if they have some like advice for you to embrace. Yep, co-creating with the universe, co-creating your dream life, co-creating with the people in your life. Totally going with the flow, not trying to push or make things happen, you're going to ignite your passions, fire guarding. Wow. Yeah. So your main advice is to start doing things that you're passionate about. I feel like you're already doing it, but definitely this needs to be activated. This needs to be activated right now, because this is what's calling in this experience here, like the right people. And when I say right people, I mean the people who are just, who feel so aligned with your higher self. That's what I mean. Yeah. Yep. So fire guard, ignite your passion, start doing things you're passionate about, start doing it. Don't hold back for this group. Don't hold back. Voice of truth. Okay. Yeah. North Node is also about focusing on your purpose, doing what you love. So we have here, Joan of Arc, voice of truth. Stand strong. Focus on your purpose. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. So to me, this is about being really authentic, being true to who you are instead of what other people have to say or think. There might be something about when you are creative. It's about when you're talking or speaking your truth or writing your truth or whatever. This is very important in terms of helping to build your creativity. Being in your creative experiences when you're strong in speaking your truth. We have the Melchizedek, higher learning. You've learned from experience, more inner study is now required to further progress. So your guides with this Ten of Swords really want to support that you are graduating to the next level. They're saying not learning, higher learning. So it's like they want to work with you even further to manifest your dreams, is what I'm hearing. To manifest your dreams, to do things you're so passionate about, to do the thing that you love. To be with who you love. Okay. Let's see what else wants to come through. I think I might end your reading soon. Time for a nap. So remember I was saying like the two worlds, like when you turned it, you flipped it, you could see, what's it called? A whole new life. So I feel like your dream is about to become a reality. Yeah, I said that. There we go. Dream is about to become a reality. That's what the time for a nap means. It doesn't mean be inactive. But definitely there's no pushy energy coming through. This is just like fun. It's fun. It's magical. It's creative. It's relaxed. So it's actually, you can relax into your fun, creative energy. This is what's going to help move things in a beautiful direction for you. Scorpio is feminine energy. Flow is feminine. Co-creation is feminine. All these cups are feminine. So it's like, use your feminine magic to create the life that you want. And then use your masculine energy to take action towards it. Clarify the time for the nap, please. It's just the same thing. Fantasy becomes a reality. Fantasy, time for a nap, clarify that. High Priestess. Bam. Yep. So it's like whatever you've envisioned for your life is what you're meant to have. Whatever you've envisioned, you've imagined, you've sensed, you've intuitively picked up on this. This is the life that you're meant to experience for yourself in reality. There's a lot about spirituality coming through. I think I want to delve further into this. So let's go ahead and see. Because we have the higher learning. We have the High Priestess. This is all about educating yourself. We have the voice of truth. Focus on your purpose. So you are being called to work. So don't. We got fertility. You are being called to be active right now. You're not going to sleep, but your dream is becoming a reality. Clarify the High Priestess. Tell us more about this. To me, with the, yeah, look at that. Get to work. To me, the Two of Cups with the Ten of Swords, it's like you no longer have to feel scared like you're alone or it's hard because someone here is coming towards you to support you in your endeavors. Tell me more about the High Priestess. We got the Chariot. So this is all about following your intuition, your instincts to move forward and to create with the fertility, fertile ideas. I think you got a lot of ideas. You got a lot of inspiration to work with here. So your advice is just to go, get moving, Get moving. Okay, so let me just pull some chakra cards for you. And I think I'll pull a card from here. We can do that. Yeah, a lot about passion, like a lot of fiery energy, a lot of fire and water, actually. So use that fiery energy to like get you going. And use that feminine energy to find your creative ideas. Community. Yep. People are coming toward you. Your community, your soul tribe, your people. Okay, so advice for this group. What else do I get from this? I don't know. I just really see people who are wanting you to welcome you. Like, welcome. Come in, please. People who are very inviting. We have here the sacral chakra. The sacral, yeah, very creative, fertile, creative energy, sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is the sacral chakra is the second chakra in your body system. It is associated with your emotional body. So the chakra is around your gut, by the way, by your gut. Is associated with your emotional body, creativity, and sensuality. This chakra's energy is characterized by flexibility and flow. This chakra is often described as the first step to our ladder of consciousness. Oh, never knew that. 21. We have 23 here. Balancing the sacral chakra. Imbalances in this chakra can lead to bladder and kidney problems, circulation problems, and migraines. Excessive energy in this chakra can lead to aggression and manipulative and overindulgent tendencies. A deficiency of energy in this chakra can lead to guilt, distress, and resentment. There are many ways to bring balance to this chakra. See these in the following cards, 23. So you can do some additional research if you'd like to. These cards contain the knowledge required to tune into your body by locating the chakras, learning about their alignment, and becoming intuitive to any blockages. You can fully tune into your body and mind. Blocked or misaligned chakras can negatively impact your physical and psychological health. Chakras can help you declutter your mind and tune into the world around you. So we have 8 of Swords with the mind and the overthinking, 10 of Swords too. Through gentle movement and relaxation techniques, you can help bring your chakras into balance by living more mindfully and using each chakra. You can reduce stress and begin to heal. Okay. So that's your final piece of advice is perhaps the higher learning is educate yourself on the chakras as well. Educate yourself on what you do not know. I want to give you one more piece of advice because I didn't look at this long enough with the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, I think most definitely trust yourself. I think you have a great momentum moving in the right direction with that Chariot card. And just keep believing in yourself because whatever you have is solid. Like I'm getting that people are already telling you this. Someone already is telling you you're doing a good job. And I think you do believe it. So just keep moving on that path and you're going to see things unfold so powerfully for you. You can very much trust your intuition. You're being very divinely guided. You're very intuitive. Scorpio also very psychic, very intuitive sign. So listen to all those hits and those insights. You're going to get like little bits of downloads of like, do this, create that, make this, do that. And all of that is moving you in the direction towards your destiny. You're always meant to rebirth yourself into this experience where you're at right now. You're always meant for this. And your guides are celebrating on the sidelines like, yes, they get it. They understand their purpose. We've been trying to show this to them since they were 5. They finally get it. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and end your reading here, group number 4. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know if it resonated. If you'd like to work with me personally, all my information is down below. Have a beautiful